Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. We are back building another starter home, though this starter home is not like one that you can move right into Create a Sim into, but it's slightly above like a normal level starter. It's a bit more expensive, but I have to say that having that extra budget allowed me to do a little bit more when it comes to just overall decorations and just the yard space. Originally, I was going with a 2-story like idea in my head, having like the stairs come up this way and it be a little bit open to the bottom. But due to budget constraints, like I wanted to keep it at a certain price point, we do end up axing the whole second story and just making it a 1-floor modern home. And I think also having more room on this lot, since the previous, couple of starter homes were pretty small lots, like 20 by 15s. This one's a 30 by 20. So nice to have some extra space for a yard and just to do a little bit of decorating on the exterior, using some of the rest of the budget there. So Hannah and her cat Tux are back renovating this house, which is, I want to say, the second to the last home to renovate in this little area in Willow Creek. You'll still see that my previous speed build, Garden Essence Reno, which is the brown build, that still exists. But if you caught the map in the beginning when I showed where this lot is located, you would actually get a sneak peek at the house that's coming tomorrow for that. So that's very exciting. You don't see it in the video itself, but you see it in the little map thumbnail, because I realized I forgot to take the map screenshots after I had already completed all of the builds. So whoops, but sneak peek if you like. It's a very nice house, I have to say. It's a modern renovation of Garden Essence. So before we did a little classic, traditional kind of style vibe to the home, but now we're going full ultra modern. So that's something to look out for coming tomorrow. But anyway, I do hope you're having a great day or week so far. We are 2 days away. This is Tuesday right now, so 2 days from the new Growing Together expansion pack, and 1 day from my giveaway closing on Twitter for the Growing Together expansion pack. I've been thinking about it, and I do want to do another giveaway. I think we'll do an entirely separate giveaway after this one ends. That way, if you want to enter, you can enter. It'll probably still be on Twitter, but I think we're going to do one. I'll probably announce it a day or two after the expansion pack is out on Twitter, and we'll just start again, and I'll give away another 2 copies, because I figure, you know what? I want people to have the pack. I wish I could give everybody the pack. I can't, but 2 copies is, I think, pretty good. So as of right now, I'm only giving away 2 copies, but I would love to do it again. So that's where we're at. I've decided I'm going to do another round of a giveaway of the expansion and kind of see where it goes. But yeah, as you can see, we did shrink and get rid of the second story there. I do keep the skylight though that I had on the second story above the steps, and I just made it a solid pane of glass, and that ends up being above the living space, which brings some nice light into the space, but also into the kitchen area. I get rid of that weird bump out. Originally I was going to put the shower in there, and it was supposed to be an area for the steps, but since we don't have that, we just make the wall nice and square. I was trying to use platforms to make steps out here, but then with it being a proper foundation type, they weren't playing nice, so I just used regular stairs. And I actually put a fireplace in here to begin with, but I do change my mind and take that out. So I don't know that I've talked about packs yet for this house, but I used 5 packs in this house, Eco Lifestyle being the primary, as you can see from those beautiful windows. I've actually not used those in a build before, I don't think. So this is probably a first. We have Discover University, Get Together, Dream Home Decorator, and Tiny Living. Once again, because I just love the items. I just love how they have they're nice modern wood tones, but they also have pops of color, but then they're also compact items, and they fit well. I have to say that this bright yellow couch and chair from Discovery University is probably my favorite discovery. I mean, it doesn't look like a very comfortable style couch by any means. It just looks like you're sitting on like a wedge, but I just love the color of it. I love that yellow color. So I wanted to use that and kind of make a yellow theme in the living space. So this house has 2 bedrooms and just 1 bathroom, and I should reveal the price. It comes in at 28,927 simoleons. So like I said, not quite a starter, but like one of those mid-tier, slightly higher starter homes, because you don't really have to work too much or save up your money too much to be able to afford it. So like if you come out of Create a Sim with 20,000 simoleons, you need to save up a little bit to be able to move in here, but it's not bad. And I have to say, I really love how I decorated this place. I love the bright big windows. I actually like how they have they kind of angle, and they give you a little bit of shelf to put something on. I didn't actually try putting something on those, so I don't know if you really can put items in there. Probably not, because what am I thinking? It's probably not going to work like that. So I didn't anyway, but the point is I just love how the bedrooms have these beautiful windows. No curtains. I didn't do curtains, and that's also to kind of save on money. Because surprisingly, the curtains do cost simoleons. So, I just want to be mindful of the budget. And we don't need curtains on those big windows. Basically, because we face pretty much nothing. There's no house directly across from this, where those windows face. It's just like a field, marsh and water and stuff. So you'll get creepy Sims walking by. And as you can see, there were a bunch of Sims outside while I was building, because all of these Sims showed up to look at all the other renovated starter homes in this area. They're all oh, wow, look at this. They're all just crowding around. And, it's just, I kind of didn't want them there, but I couldn't get rid of them because I wanted to keep the light and the time of day because of, I wanted to make the house look nice. And, when I go and take screenshots, I want it to be light outside. So I couldn't speed up and get rid of them and make them run off somewhere. So they're all stuck, but I do manage to avoid getting them in screenshots as much as possible. But a couple times you'll see them creeping through the windows, you'll see them through the windows or something, but generally they're not visible. So just pretend they're not there. So, as far as the exterior goes, we do add a back staircase to kind of be able to use that back ginormous glass sliding door, which again is eco lifestyle. And I love the gray with the blue, but then the whites. It's very clean. I don't know. It's also very different from a little bit of the other starters I've done. They've been kind of dark or bluey or something, but this is totally different. It gives it a bright, fresh, clean vibe to it, but I still think it fits in very nicely with the other houses that I've renovated recently in this part of Willow Creek. So, I just, they all just kind of flow together. They're styled pretty similarly. They're all modern, so that's what I was going for, but they all kind of are different. So you have different neighbors and, different Sims that live here. We do get to do some outdoor space for once. So just lounge chairs. I do a table, an umbrella, and a barbecue grill. I mean, it's better than nothing. So it's nice to have some space finally. And there's still plenty of yard space if you wanted to add garden planters or something. If your Sims are into that, you want to do any kind of skill building, there is plenty of space to do so. So this lot is called Bargain Modern. You can find it on the Sims 4 gallery. My EA ID is TheSimified. Again, it's a 30 by 20 lot, and it's available for 28,927 simoleons. It is 2 beds and 1 bathroom. I have to say, I really like the living space. It's just bright and airy, clean, kind of fresh, not as dark, or, I guess the yellow could be considered vibrant, but it's not as vibrant as some of my other previous starter homes. It's just a nice, clean, I really like this house. I don't know. It's just a very nice house. I just love the exterior too. It's just something different that I tried. and I went with it. So it's a great style. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below what you think. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.